Welcome. We are back. Okay, sorry for a little bit of technical difficulties there. Lost Wi-Fi connection, but we're back with you here on a Saturday afternoon. Once again, I'm Tanner Pierce.
And I'm Ben Schumacher.
And we are live here at Heritage Park. So Eli Sevener got a strikeout on the first at-bat. And second one here is going pretty well. He's got an 0-2 count on Connor Howitt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Auburn lost their last 4 games, 0-4 right now. They lost to Kent Ridge, 5, Curtis, and
Very
Spanaway
tough
Lake.
for them, yeah.
Another strikeout.
So drop third strike, a strikeout there. Eli Sevener gets back-to-back strikeouts to get things going here for the Vikes in the top of the first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Rhett Stein. The pitcher, number 7, Rhett Stein.
I think a big question coming into this game for Auburn was, they saw Puyallup on Tuesday. How are they going to prepare, Like, what are they going to do to prepare for Puyallup?
Uh-huh.
And I think that was a big question.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I just wonder what they're going to do. Maybe throw their ace. I don't know.
So 1, 2, 3, very efficient inning for Eli Sevener. It looks like we're still having some technical difficulties. Let me fix this. We will be right back with you guys. Sorry about this once again. All right, we're back with you. Sorry about that once again. Some technical difficulties to get this game started, but we are for sure going into the bottom of the first bit. Very quick, efficient. Top of the first for Eli Sevener on the mound for the Vikes. A 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts and a pop out to get the first inning done. But once again, we are back here on a Saturday afternoon. I'm Tanner Pierce.
And I'm Ben Schumacher.
So we're here, Auburn taking on the Vikes. Once again, this is a rematch for last Tuesday's game that had to be made up because of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And your Vikes got up before the game was canceled 6-1 in the first inning. So they were doing pretty well.
So today we got Rhett Stein at pitcher. He has a 7 ERA. Only had 1 appearance, though, so that probably came all at once.
Yeah. Rhett Stein coming in against the Vikes. They're looking to battle back, get things going. That would be huge here for your Vikes against Auburn today. Get the bats going early, something that they did real well yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it just helped them so much in their 10-1 win over Beamer. The bats really came alive, and the guys on the mound just looked so solid.
Sevener with 9 pitches in the first inning. Very
the
good
shortstop,
work.
number 5, Drake Anderson.
And this team, I think, works harder than any team I've ever seen.
I agree with you.
I was in New Level 9 o'clock this morning. Almost every single one of them was in there.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Just working hard,
yeah.
Trying to be the best they can be. So this guy, starting out, Drake Anderson, had quite a night last night in the designated hitter position. Actually, the stats don't really show it. I think he went 1 for 3, 2 for 4 maybe, which is still a great night at the plate, but he had 2 balls that were absolutely barreled into left field. Just struggled a little bit as the left fielder was there to make the play on both of those. But both of them, to the warning track, had quite a bit of power on them for Drake Anderson. He has a 1-1 count on him now.
He's making a lot of contact. I don't think he's struck out yet. It's just
he's been real solid.
And he's getting the start at short over Connor Ellingson, who is now DHing.
Which we kind of guessed these first few games it's going to go back and forth. Drake Anderson's going to hit that over to the third baseman, who's going to field it. Routine ground ball there for a 5-3 ground out to get our first out of this inning. Drake Anderson grounds out, and that'll bring up Evan Scavato, who had a great night as well last night at the plate. The second baseman, number 27, Evan Scavato. So, yeah, Evan Scavato, just phenomenal baseball player.
Yeah.
Played real well, hit real well yesterday for the Vikes. First pitch up high off the catcher's glove, ball one.
The start of this, the first 4 in the lineup, they're all very good contact hitters, and I think if you just put the ball in play, something will definitely happen.
Oh, yeah, and I agree 100%. But, yeah, Evan Scavato just real well last night. What was he, 2 for 4, something like
Yeah,
that, 3 for 4?
He had a couple pretty big hits.
He had one ball that was ripped into left field that landed at the base of the fence.
Oh, yeah. Just a little more launch angle on that, and it would have been gone. It had all the power
100%. There
behind
were
it.
plenty of
The
balls
ball
last
was
night that
flying.
were just barreled up. Interesting call there. That one looked like it could have been called
It was a
ball
little
on
up
and
and in.
inside. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is called strike one. We've got a 2-1 count. Yeah, Evan Scavato 3 for 4 last night. What a night at the plate for him. And that's going to be a base hit to get things going for him tonight for your Vikes today.
It looks like the pitcher came in, attacked up and in again, and
Evan Scavato didn't turn on it, but just hit it straight up the middle, right over second base to get things going for the Vikes, just what they needed. The center fielder, number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas Kim out here. He is looking to do something as well. Had one ball last night that was just absolutely just missed it under the ball. But if he would have squared that up, that ball might have gone 500 feet. Except it went like 500 feet into the air. Just way up.
Straight up.
But it ended up being a base hit. So that ball,
Evan will steal.
Thrown outside. It's going to be a pass ball, and Evan Scavato is going to advance to second. We've already got a runner in scoring position for your Vikes. Big opportunity for them here in the bottom of the first against the Trojans of Auburn High School. Once again, this is a makeup for last Tuesday's game. Your Vikes got up 6-1 in the first inning, and they didn't even finish that. So Evan Scavato batting .750 on the season.
His whole lineup is just
so incredible.
Such a high batting average. I mean, Johnson, 667, Luckman, 667. Kim 500, Anderson 400.
I mean, only a couple games right now, but still.
That's just consistency right there.
Very solid. Very lethal lineup for your Vikes. A team that's going to be able to hit all season long. That ball called strike one to Jonas Kim. So they can hit. They showed us last night that we really shouldn't be worried about pitching. I mean, Levi Cucci threw 5 solid, then Kyler Johnson came in and threw 3 more.
And now Eli Semler coming out and throwing 9 pitches. Yeah. It's just 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Vikes looking real solid.
3 hardest people in the lineup. It just gets them out right away.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Great curveball there from Rhett Stein. 4 strike 2.
I think Rhett Stein's probably one of Auburn's better pitchers.
Oh, yeah. Definitely one of their better players. Jonas Kim hits that over Oppo into right field. Evan Scavato is going to get held up by Coach Weiss there over at third.
Maybe thinking about sending it.
But we've got runners on the corners now with 1 out, and Kyler Johnson, who actually moved up a spot now. He is the cleanup man in this lineup. Has just been absolutely great this year so far for your Vikes. The right fielder, number 23, Kyler Johnson. So Kyler Johnson, as I just said, has been so great this year for your Vikes. Has shown he's got some power in him. Has really shown that the hard work pays off. And came in last night relieving Levi Cucci on the mound for the Vikes and threw 3 solid innings for Puyallup. Just looked real good out there. Yeah. Kind of changes up his delivery every time just to throw off the batters. And it proved it worked. It's just working well for Kyler Johnson. So far doing well this season. That ball is going to be right to the shortstop. So an RBI there, fielder's choice by Kyler Johnson. It's going to be hit to the shortstop. Jonas Kim's going to be running. They're going to get the force out there at second, but couldn't turn it in time to get the double play. So that's going to score a run for your Vikes here in the bottom of the first. The third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman. So Braden Molman now stepping in. He got swapped.
He had a rough game yesterday. Didn't do anything. But I think it's just a matter of time. He gets his bat hot. He's kind of like one of the type of guys that once he goes, he'll just.
Oh yeah, once Braden Molman gets his bat going, he is lethal for the Vikes. Yeah. Just no stopping him.
And, maybe sometimes every once in a while I see like some guys really go up and do hit a lot, and then next week it'll be the other way around. So no matter what, people are hitting.
Oh wow, great throwdown there. They're going to get him stealing. Kyler Johnson stealing second there. A great throwdown from the catcher. It really shows how strong of an arm he's got here. But the Vikes did get 1 in the bottom of the first. So, big time first inning. They get their first run of the game. That is helpful here. Looks like Kyler Johnson's talking to Jacobus over there at first. Maybe that wasn't the play called. But the Vikes did get one, and Eli Sevener coming back out for his second inning of work. We'll be back shortly with you here. So once again, Eli Sevener coming out in the first inning. Kind of missed that on the live stream as we were having technical difficulties, as I said earlier. But he came out went 1, 2, 3, top of the first, looked real solid for your Vikes. Looking to keep that up here.
Yeah. For our lineup, we got Drake Anderson at shortstop, Evan Scavato at second, Jonas Kim
In center
in
field.
center
So
field,
solid.
Tyler Johnson at right, Braden Molman at third, Connor Ellingson DHing, Carter Pierce at first, Toron Herrick behind the dish, and Kendall Luckman in left field.
So a solid, very familiar field for your Vikes.
Yeah, that'll probably stay consistent.
The
all
catcher,
year.
number 5, Jace Graves. So, yeah, I'm sure this field, really the only changes I think we'll see out in the field for the Vikes is going to be Drake Anderson and Connor Ellingson rotating there at short.
Yeah, and that'll
Great
be really
pitch
fun,
from Eli Sevener
really
there
fun
on the
matchup
inside
to
corner.
watch.
Oh, yeah, just battling back and forth. That's going to be very interesting, intense this year between those two guys. They're going to be going each other,
Yeah.
going between
And they can both
shortstop
do
and
the
DH.
job. It just matters who does it.
Oh, yeah,
really,
and I
really
mean,
good.
both have very
Yeah.
strong gloves. Both can hit the ball really well.
Okay,
Oh,
good
my God,
pitch.
great
And he
pitch
doesn't
from
call
Eli
it.
Sevener. Quite a bit of movement on that one, but called ball 1. We've got
Seems
a
like the
1-1
umpire
count.
hasn't been calling the up and away. Hasn't really been calling that tonight.
Yeah, Eli
so
Sevener
far.
looking solid so far. That one fouled back behind the batter there, a 1-2 count. So Sevener coming out, the southpaw for the Vikes.
Yeah, I think being a lefty is a really big deal with the curveball and everything.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, he's kind of a guy that's struggled his time on JV for the
Yeah.
Vikes, but is attaboy. Eli gets his third strikeout of the night there on the 4th at-bat. Looking real good so far. 4 up, 4 down so far, and that'll bring up Carter Cassad. The third baseman, number 14, Carter Cassad. So as we were saying, Eli Sevener, someone who hasn't really got the opportunity for the Vikes in his time and came out this year. He's looking real solid. That's going to be over to Braden Molman, who's going to dive,
play.
field it, throw it over to Carter Pierce
Wow.
at first. What a play from Braden
That's just a veteran
Molman.
play right there. I mean,
Such
he's
a good
senior.
play. That looks
Been
kind
on
of like
varsity since sophomore
Yeah.
year, and that's just something that you
has a
expect out
good
of him
glove
now.
over there, just gets in front of it, makes sure he gets it, throws it over to Carter Pierce.
Great
A
play.
5-3 ground out. We've got 2 away in the top of the second. The first baseman, number 13, Michael Johnson. So, yeah, Eli Sevener looking real solid. That right back to him. And he's going to toss it over to Carter
Wow,
Pierce.
another
So
quick
very
inning. No
efficient
way.
so far for Eli Sevener. He's looking real good for your Vikes. Let's see if he can keep that up. And your Vikes coming out looking to get the bats
Oh,
going
yeah.
once again. So far, so good for the Vikes. Looking real good. Ben, what do we feel about last night's game? What are some takeaways what are some things we can look at and just see and be happy about from last night's game?
Oh, positively, you have a lineup that will probably stay consistent all year. I mean, you can see that they're forming bonds together. I think that's really big. You know,
Yeah.
I remember one of my coaches told me, he says, family and bonds can beat talent. You know,
Yeah.
if you have talent, I mean, it's a team sport. You know,
Exactly.
Like, if you have individuals,
And that's
it's not-
something that
you're not going to go anywhere.
That's something that Coach Weiss does such a good job of,
Yeah.
is making these guys, just bringing them together as kind of a group, as a family, just making them compete together, but working hard together. And it's just something that he's done forever.
Yeah,
I actually
This is what
interviewed
that also makes him one of the greatest coaches.
something
I
we
think, in the state.
something we talked about a little bit. We'll talk about a little bit later on is some of the Viking alumni, but I actually interviewed a few of them for the auction tonight, and that's what they said is one thing that they loved about Coach Weiss in Puyallup High School baseball was the bonds that they
And he
formed.
does it without really saying
Oh, yeah.
too much. You know, he's never really a vocal coach.
Yeah. The third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman.
Like, he's vocal, but, like, in a way of only coaching vocal. But
Oh, yeah.
the things he does, his actions make it more, make the team more together.
And, I mean, on the face, he kind of looks like, from on the baseball field, he can be a very stern guy. Really gets on the players, gets on the umps. But really, if you get to know him, really funny guy. He's got quite a nice sense of humor on him.
Yeah.
So, such a great coach. Just building a dynasty here at Puyallup.
He's
Braden
built a
Molman.
dynasty here.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a dynasty, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to continue it. I think that's a really big
So Braden
challenge
Molman
the
stepping into
seniors
the
have.
box with a 1-2 count on him. That one outside 2-2. So Molman coming in, getting a second chance at this at-bat after his at-bat was ended midway through there in the bottom of the first as Kyler Johnson got thrown out there.
So Sevener only has 15 pitches.
Yeah, no, he's been
13 strikes.
real efficient for your Vikes so far with 3 strikeouts. 3 or 4?
Oh, another
Ooh,
strikeout.
called strike 3. Braden Molman's going to watch that go by. So struggling a little bit, but as we've said before, once he gets his bat going, there's no stopping that thing. The designated hitter, number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Connor Ellingson, he had a great night last night as well. What was he? 2 for 4, something along those lines. Just real strong last night for the Vikes against Beamer, who a very impressive night for them, putting up 10 runs. And as we were saying earlier, just the guys on the mound looked so solid. Something that we've come into this year looking at being a little.
I think everyone in Puyallup was kinda
exactly. Everyone was like, can they
up.
replace the phenomenal pitching rotation they had last year? They had 2 real solid guys, actually 3 really solid guys with Brady McClain, Cole Benson, and Andrew Grimmelby. Also had Justin Majoriz in that lineup, and none of those guys are back on this team this year. And so far, what we've seen is that next man up is working real solid with Levi Cucci, Kyler Johnson, and Eli Sevener just filling in those spots.
Completely reloading their lineup.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, it's something that we were almost worried about a little bit last year was the pitching. But the guys came out and dealed and did what they were asked to do. Connor Ellingson is going to hit that.
That'll work all day.
That's the second ball hitting that spot. Just straight taking the ball back up the middle for a base hit. We've got one out, runner on first, and Carter Pierce stepping into the box. The first baseman, number 26, Carter Pierce.
Ellingson needed that. He actually did not have a hit last night. He did get walked, though.
So, yeah, Connor Ellingson battling for the Vikes. And first pitch on its way. Carter Pierce is going to foul that down the third baseline. He struggled a little bit at the plate last night. Did play some great defense, though, for the Vikes. And had a really good play that kind of set the tone last night for the Vikes. I think he walked and then got out his last 2 at-bats was Carter Pierce, but had a good night at the plate, in the field especially. Had one play in the top of the first. Nate Cloud just turned hard on a ball, ground ball right over to Carter Pierce, and he fielded it, made it look easy. Tagged his base, got a double play actually out of that. That kind of set the tone for that game, which led to, Carter Pierce, my brother, actually, fun fact, he was talking to me. We were talking last night, and he said he nearly pooped his pants when that ball came to him. He was just so scared, but ended up making the play and made it look easy. So he's got an 0-2 count on him, 1 out, runner on first. Let's see if Pierce can deliver for your Vikes. Keep this thing going against Rhett Stein. Curveball down low. That's a ball.
And Rhett Stein's really attacked with his curveball. That's something that he hasn't really got called much, but I think he's really trying to push that into the zone.
Oh, yeah, and it's looked solid so far.
Yeah.
1-2 count with 1 out here. Let's see what Carter Pierce can do.
Connor Ellingson gets a pretty big lead over there first.
I mean, a fast kid. Carter Pierce lets that one slide. It's a good eye there. That looks like it could have been called either way. We've got a 2-2 count with 1 out.
Good AB.
Oh, yeah.
1 out, 2-2.
Looking real solid. He did have a really good at-bat, his first at-bat last night. A 6-pitch at-bat, ended up walking off of it. It's something that if you can kind of, one thing, a quality at-bat doesn't always have to mean you get on base. If you can see 6, 7 pitches and then get out, still a quality at bat. You're wearing out the pitcher. You're letting your team see some balls. That
And
could
that
be
might get
dangerous.
dropped.
That's
That
into
might
right
drop.
center.
Oh,
But the left center, that ball popped up high. The left fielder's going to come over and just barely make the grab. We've got 2 away with a runner on first, and Torin Herrick stepping into the box. The catcher, number 31, Torin Herrick. So Torin Herrick, someone as well that's really stepped up to the plate for your Vikes this year, filling in the gap and just done so well this year.
with hitting especially, Hinkle. He was a really good defensive catcher, but sometimes he had struggled hitting.
Called strike one to
Torin
Torin
Herrick.
Herrick.
Don't really have on this lineup anymore.
Yeah, and I mean, Torin Herrick's just been so solid. Has shown he's got some power behind him. Has shown that he can deliver behind the plate. So has really been doing what he was asked to do for your Vikes this year.
Just got into Cal Poly.
Did
I think he'll be going to school there. Pretty exciting for him. Just
big time.
Just
nice
for
school.
academics,
Just for
I think.
academics, but. Next pitch, Torin Herrick's going to foul that down to him. He's got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. So plenty of time left in this game. Your Vikes already got 1 run up. We've got a 1-0 ball game in the bottom of the second. So big opportunity for your Vikes to maybe get some guys on board, score some runs. It would be nice here. That ball thrown back to first, but Connor Ellingson's going to slide back in time.
Yeah, Connor Ellingson is very quick, man. He
yeah.
I think he pitched run. Did he pitch run last year?
Every once in a while he would, yeah.
Him and Drake would switch off, I think.
And he's going to steal there. That's going to be a hit and run. So
wow.
That ball, that worked out just good, just perfectly for your Vikes. Oh my gosh, incredible. So that was a call to hit and run. Torin Herrick gets it off the inside of his hands. It goes right over to where the second baseman would usually be playing, but the second baseman went to cover second because it was a hit and run, and Connor Ellingson ran all the way from first to home.
A great call by Weiss.
Yeah,
I think he was
that ball just that ball
really
hit
good.
into the gap and just nobody got there in time, and Weiss realized that they weren't getting there, and Connor Ellingson's got some speed, so he decided to send him. Could have been a close play at home, but the final relay just got by. Left fielder number 7, Kendall Luckman. But that last relay throw. Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of risky. I mean, I think that was a hit and run.
Oh, yeah.
With 2 outs.
Uh-huh.
On a 1-2 count.
Yeah.
That is pretty risky.
And, I mean, that last, So that last relay throw was just sailed over the catcher's glove. I mean, as I said, it could have been a closer play at home, but it wasn't. Kendall Luckman's going to ground out off the first pitch to put us away, head to the third. But your Vikes did get 1 more here in the bottom of the second. We'll be back in just a minute. So we're back here for the top of the third inning. Justice Stout stepping into the box against Eli Sevener, who's looked real solid so far. That ball going into foul territory along the first baseline.
Sevener, only
got no
15
one count.
pitches.
Sevener being real efficient
As
so
a coach,
far,
you love
going
that.
real well, just stepping in, doing just what he's been asked to do. So once again, Eli Sevener, a lefty on the mound for your Vikes, throws hard, has quite a bit of movement on his pitches. Oh my gosh, that just shows it right there. Curveball starts on the inside up high, tail straight into the center of the zone.
So
we've got no 2 count.
Puyallup had a game last night, got over pretty late. They come back, and this is a pretty early game.
Strike 3 right down the middle. Eli Sevener likes what he sees. They're throwing it around. We've got 1 out, and that'll bring up the right fielder, number 6, Cameron Ante. Not batting right fielder, number 6, Cameron Ante.
As I was saying, they come out and they just are dominating
just
right
come
now.
out so
But
solid,
they just
ready to
last
go.
Night. They probably have some sore arms, but they're
Up
really
high,
getting through
ball
it.
1. Oh, yeah, I mean, the Vikes are just battling this game. There wasn't originally a game today, but once again, a makeup. So they were going to have quite a bit of a break.
Facing some adversity, it's really awesome.
Oh, yeah, that ball fell back into the fence, 1-1 count, 1 out. So they get a break. They're doing well for your Vikes, and they're coming out strong, really showing what they can do, what they can be, and just keeping this dynasty alive. They're going, as we've said the last few times, going for the 12th straight SBSL League title. Quite a feat, just an absolute dynasty here at Puyallup High School for baseball. And that ball called ball 3, so Eli Sevener facing a 3-1 count with 1 out. He's looking to keep this thing going against Cameron Ante. Let's see what he can do on this next pitch. Up high, ball 4. So that's going to be the first man aboard for Auburn here in the top of the 3rd inning. We've got a runner on with 1 out. The left fielder, number 12, Ethan Smetheram. So Smetheram stepping in. So Eli Sevener was doing real well. Was actually, now I can say it, was actually perfect before that walk.
Yeah.
Ball 1 there. So 1-0. But then walked him there. Sevener just keeping his pace, something that really helps out a pitcher if you can control the tempo of this game. He's just not wasting any time. That ball hit into right, shallow right field. Kyler Johnson's going to field it. Throw it to Carter Pierce at first. A close play, but Kyler Johnson kind of struggled a little bit getting that one out of his glove. We've got 2 away. Great play by him in right field.
Seems like last year, Sevener, once he got in the hole, once he kept throwing balls, it wouldn't stop. But this year, it's another story. He's really found a strike zone.
Shortstop number 11, Evan Gilbert. So yeah, Eli Sevener, just someone who did this last year. Both guys actually on the mound for your Vikes. Great move by Eli Sevener.
He has a great pickoff move.
So Sevener, kind of like what both McLean and Benson did last year. Just they control the pace. They keep going. They don't waste any time between pitches. They're trying to wear you out as a batter and just throws hard, gets it in there. Good move. Good block by Torn Herrick.
That was a hard curveball. That was like a quick curveball in it.
Yeah. And Eli Sevener is someone who can throw you off guard, but just he controls the tempo of the game, and when you're letting the pitcher do that, it's trouble for the opposing team.
Yeah, for sure.
The 1-0 on its way. Inside. Good pitch there, getting him on the inside edge, but called ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count. Let's see what Sevener can do. So, yeah, Ben, that one inside again, ball 3.
Inside.
So you've caught Eli before, haven't you?
Yeah, I did last year. So I played last year and the year before that.
What is it like having to catch someone with so much movement on their ball?
It's always hard to catch lefties.
All 4
Tegan
pitch walk there.
Aiden was also a pretty hard. It was a pitcher to catch. I think one of the people who I most liked to catch was Isaac Fomler. He was just so consistent with the strike zone, and his curveballs were so amazing.
Center fielder number 2, Connor Howitt. So
and
yeah,
at the JV level, he threw really good, and it was just I felt like I was always had an easy job when he was
down
pitching.
low. So once again, Fomler, someone that's in a junior this year, in the position to come in to relieve if he has to for the Vikes. Doesn't throw super solid, but throws strikes, and that's really all you need.
Yeah.
Weiss is going to head out and have a word with the guys on the mound. Just tell Sevener, hey, calm down, get back into the groove you had going. You're still throwing really solid, have walked 2 guys, but it's all right. There's guys on first and second, 2 out. Sevener just trying to get this man at the plate. That would be nice.
Who is it?
Connor Howitt, who struck out his first at-bat.
Well, yeah, so, I mean, kind of like last year, Eli just need to start finding the strike zone again.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just a mentality thing with that. That's nothing with his arm or anything, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Jonas Kim looks like he's bored out there in center field
Yeah,
working on
he's
his
not got
swing.
a lot of action. Not got a lot of action so far.
Not at all. So 1-0 count, 2 outs here. Sevener looking to battle back against Connor Howitt and these Auburn Trojans. Next pitch. Off his hands. That's got to sting.
Yeah.
Great pitch, though, coming at him inside.
That was,
just
I mean,
off
you kind
the
of jammed
hands.
him on that.
Yeah.
That's something that we could work all day, but it seems like pitchers, when pitchers are at this age, they're kind of scared of throwing inside because they're scared of hitting him,
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be so confident when you're throwing inside
and
because you gotta trust your arm, you gotta trust where you're gonna throw it, and all that.
But for Sevener, he is not afraid to do that. Outside. Oh, called strike two. We'll take it, though. That one looked like it was down low and outside. But called strike two. We've got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Let's see if Sevener can get him here. That would just be huge for your Vikes. And next pitch on its way. Swung on. Oh, my gosh. Gets him on the off-speed there. Howitt way out in front of that one. Great pitch from Eli Sevener. A curveball just looked like it was coming in, and it just was so slow. Got him real well on the off-speed there. Such a great pitch from Eli Sevener. Been so efficient so far for your Vikes. That inning a little longer. He walked 2 guys, but is still throwing well. We head to the bottom of the third. Your Vikes up 2-0. We'll be back in just a minute. And we are back here in the third. Drake Anderson stepping in, leading off for your Vikes in the bottom of the third inning. They're coming out looking to get another run on the board. Good curveball. Ooh, another one there. Left up high, though.
Same spot almost count. Like that was just above the
So your Vikes back to the top of their lineup already. Getting through it in just 2 innings. Anderson's going to barrel that up into right center. Great hit there from Drake Anderson. He's going to turn. So he took the high fastball and took it opposite field into right center. Great hit from Drake Anderson. Just what the Vikes were looking for to get this inning going.
Contact on every single at-bat he's had this year.
Just incredible. The second baseman, number 27, Evan Scavato.
Now you're in a perfect position. You have a very good baseball player up on in the batter's box. And Drake Anderson with speed at first base. Yeah.
I mean, Evan Scavato, these 2 guys just work so hard. So does this entire lineup. As you were saying earlier, a majority of these guys were up at 9 a.m. this morning, getting hacks in, getting hits in, warming up their swing.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, close play there. It's going to be close.
It looks like the catcher kind of lost his grip on that. I honestly think he could have had him.
So these guys just dedicated to working hard and having a successful season this year. Have a chance to go deep into the playoffs. I mean, kind of early to say that, but Puyallup always does. Always a very solid team.
Uh-oh.
That ball hit over to the shortstop, who's going to flip it to second and not going to be able to turn it in time. They are going to get a fielder's choice there for Evan Scavato. So Drake Anderson will head back to the dugout. We've got one away. Runner on first, and Jonas Kim stepping in now.
I'd love to see Jonas to get into one right now. That would be awesome.
The center fielder, number 3, Jonas Kim. So, yeah, that would definitely be something special if Jonas Kim could squash a ball here. looking
Just a
for our
very
first of the
strong
season.
batter.
If he can get into one, it's
Oh.
just it can be dangerous. That ball can get
Evan had
going.
a huge lead over there at first.
Yeah. Puyallup looking real aggressive on the base paths right now. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Why not take risks? I mean,
Exactly.
we don't have anything to lose right now. It's an out-of-league game.
Curveball. Good pitch from Rhett Stein
That'll
there.
be all night. I mean, I don't see Auburn taking him out unless something really bad happens.
No, exactly. So good pitch there.
Yeah.
An 0-1 count
Good
with
count.
1 out. How many pitches is Stein at right now?
He was at 39. He was at 38 before the
Okay.
inning started.
Okay, so probably right around 45 something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's at
So
43
mid-40s?
right now.
Yeah.
43, 25 strikes only.
Through 3 innings, not terrible. Has actually done pretty well. The
Yeah.
couple runs that Puyallup scored, one of those being unearned.
Those are tough
So-
runs to give up too.
exactly.
You know? It wasn't anything like he did wrong.
1-1 count to Jonas
A
Kim,
huge
looking to
lead
barrel
by
one
Evan
up.
Scavato.
Down low, outside. Good work by the catcher though. At least I thought. Maybe it did sneak by
Yeah,
him.
it
So
snuck
Evan
by him.
Scavato, good
Scavato's
heads
too.
up base running, advancing to second there on the pass ball. We've got a runner in scoring position once again for your Vikes with 1 out and Jonas Kim at the plate right here. Let's see what he can do.
I've never seen that bat before. It looks like a, what is it?
DeMarini?
DeMarini bat, a white DeMarini bat. Looks like it's end-loaded. I mean,
Up high.
if he really gets into one, that end-loaded bat just, people who are really strong use end-loaded bats, and when they make contact, it just goes crazy.
But I mean, Jonas Kim is someone
Yeah.
who is very strong.
Yeah.
Just
On
such
the golf course
a
also.
good, yeah, I can attest to that. So just such a fast swing speed, and if he can get into a ball, it can definitely be gone. But also hits pretty well. Gets on base multiple times a game. So
that's why
doesn't
that's
just
why he's
hit
batting
long
third.
balls.
Ooh.
Up high, he's gonna walk there. We've got runners on first
Very
and
good
second,
pitch-
1 out, and
very good
Kyler
pitch
Johnson
selection.
stepping into the plate. The right fielder, number 23, Kyler Johnson. So yeah, Kyler Johnson got out his first at bat, looking to battle back here as he's been real
That was a
solid
field-
all
yeah,
this year.
He had a fielder's choice. It was an RBI though.
Yeah.
So
So he
good-
did
good
score
stuff by
one in
him.
the first inning. Just a solid baseball player all around.
Big,
I wouldn't be
big lead.
Yeah,
Oh,
pitcher's gonna step off.
and the
I
pitcher's
wouldn't be
really worried about
surprised if
Scavato.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if Kyler Johnson ends up with an offer to go play baseball by the end of this year.
I think he could get D1.
The way he's starting out so strong, that ball outside. The way he's starting out so strong, if he can keep that up through this year, it'll be interesting to see what kind of offers he'll rack up.
Oh yeah.
So he's got a 1-0 count. Next pitch. Kyler Johnson's going to turn on that, going down the third
Looks like he kinda
baseline.
rolled over.
Yeah,
hit
just
the
a little
bottom
bit.
Of his bat, little bit.
So everyone heads back to their bases. A 1-2 count. Excuse me, runners on first and second. 1-1 count, 1 out. Kyler Johnson looking to do a job for your Vikes. With 1 in scoring position, 2 aboard.
So a lot of coaching changes for Auburn this year. Actually, fired their coach right before the season started. I got an incident where I think a player complained or something like that, and the coach ended up getting fired. So this is their new head coach. He's new. He's his first year here, and yeah.
Auburn coming out with their unis, almost look like a men's softball team out here with the gray pants. Kyler Johnson,
my
that ball
gosh.
barreled up into center field. Center
Oh
fielder
my
running back over
gosh.
his head. That's going to score 2 for your
Wow.
Vikes. A big hit there for Kyler Johnson is going to be a double. Score 2 for your Vikes. Jonas Kim coming around. Big piece of hitting. Kyler Johnson's third RBI of the day. He is doing hot this season for your Vikes. Doing well so far after that 2 RBI double with 1 out. Big
Wow.
hit there for Kyler Johnson. That is why he got moved up to the cleanup position in this lineup for your Vikes. Just what you're looking for there in that spot in the lineup. The third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman.
He's unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
just, he keeps hitting the ball so hard, and he could go D1 for being a batter, being a right fielder if he wanted.
Down low ball 1. So yeah, Kyler Johnson,
He could be playing. He could
a
be
real
playing
good
him.
fielder,
Yeah.
real good at real good on the mound. Kind of reminds me of Michael Spelcy, who's a Viking alumni,
Yeah.
playing
I
at
think that's
Gonzaga
what he
now.
really looks up to as
Yeah.
like a,
So Braden
For
Molman's
sure.
going to hit that over to the first baseman, but it's going to advance Kyler Johnson. So we're going to have a runner on third now with 2 outs, and Connor Ellingson an opportunity to drive one in for your Vikes. So Molman probably not super happy with that, but it did advance a runner.
Yeah.
So we've got one just 90 feet away from another run. Designated hitter number 25, Connor Ellingson.
I feel like the past players and alumni have kind of sculpted this tradition.
Yeah, and it just keeps going. But yeah,
and the players look up to that and they say like, I need to do what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And the freshmen right now are saying, I need to do it. Kyler's doing. I need to do it. Braden's doing. I need to
Exactly.
do it. All the rest of the team is doing.
Connor Ellingson turned on that, going deep into left field. Left fielder running back though, and is going to be there. So Connor Ellingson put his barrel into that one back. Probably 10 feet from the fence there in left center. But the left fielder was there to make the grab. The Vikes did get 2 more here in the fourth, though. They've got a 4-0 lead. Excuse me, the third. They've got a 4-0 lead. We'll be back shortly here as Eli Sevener comes out for his 4th inning of work. Rhett Stein coming in, leading off for the Trojans here in the top of the fourth. Great first pitch curveball from Eli Sevener.
So you got pitcher against pitcher right here.
Yeah, and Eli Sevener, once again, so efficient so far for your Vikes. Curveball, that one just lost control on the outside corner.
I think that was all just finishing. He needed to finish on that one, like reach all the way down, you know.
Oh, yeah, but he'll be fine. 1-1 count here. Next pitch, curveball gets him on the inside edge. What a great pitch. So once again, Eli Sevener has so much movement on his curveballs. Such a dirty pitcher. Just gets you on the off speed. Can throw a fastball by you too. So a very lethal pitcher for the Vikes this year. A 2-2 count for Rhett Stein at the plate. And has looked very solid so far. I mean, just...
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Surprising, I think, everyone here.
Down low, ball 3, a 3-2 count for Eli Sevener.
Sevener with 36 pitches, starting his 4th inning.
Doing well. Doing well in the 4th. Next pitch.
That's low.
Inside corner.
Loses him.
That's going to be ball 4, so a leadoff walk for Rhett Stein is going to put a man aboard for Auburn with nobody out. Let's see if Eli Sevener can battle back from this one. The catcher, number 5, Jace Graves.
And now we have someone warming up in the bullpen. I don't know who it is.
For Auburn over there?
Oh, for Auburn, yeah. For Auburn, we got someone warming up.
So it looks like Rhett Stein could have been done after that last inning. Torrin Herrick's going to let that get by him. Rhett Stein's going to advance to second. So we've got a 4-0 ball game. But a runner on second now with nobody out. A 1-0 count for the catcher, Jace Graves. Let's see if Eli Sevener can bounce back. Get back into the groove he had going a little bit earlier.
Graves with a strikeout last time up.
And the 1-0 on its way.
Oh, a hard hit.
That's going to be right down the third baseline. Turned on hard. So a great hit there. Nothing you can really do about that. A double for Jace Graves is going to score 1 for Auburn here in the top of the 4th. We've got a 4-1 ball game. Great hit there. And the no-hitter is done for Eli Sevener in the 4th inning. And a runner on second again with nobody out.
And that walk kind of comes back to bite him a little bit.
Third baseman, number 14, Carter Cassad. Yeah.
Still no one warming up in the Puyallup bullpen.
Yeah, I think Weiss is going to let him battle, face some adversity, get out of this one.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have a game till next Wednesday, is it?
No, and they're just
So,
trying to get some guys out there,
I think probably
trying to make him
Tyler-
last as long as he can before it getting out of hand. Once again, nobody out. Runner on second. Let's see what Sevener can do. Get back into the groove he had going. That would sure be nice here. Curveball. Ooh, that looks good. But down low. Ball 2. So Eli Sevener looking to battle back. At the plate is Carter Cassad.
Third baseman. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight.
Got it. Next pitch. Up high and outside. Ball 3. 3-0 count. I'm not sure who would come in after Sevener.
If he really starts struggling, I mean, they could go to Teagan.
I think they would bring in Femler, Isaac Femler.
Why not?
But no one in the bullpen right now. Weiss is just going to try to get out of this one with Eli Sevener. That ball down low. That's going to be, we were off. That is ball 3. So a 3-0 count here for Carter Cassad. If I was Eli Sevener here, I would just try to get a strike. You know, Cassad more than likely isn't going to try to swing at this one. And he's going to walk ball 4. So that's 2 straight walks to start this inning. And that will bring up Michael Johnson. A walk, then a double, then a walk.
Sevener needs to just take a breath right now and just focus in.
First baseman number 13, Michael Johnson. So, yeah, if Sevener can just calm down, find his groove once again, that would be nice for your Vikes. Auburn is threatening right now with runners on first and second. Nobody out in the 4th. Already have got 1 run this inning. Next pitch from Eli Sevener. Outside edge, that's been called a strike. That's been called a ball.
Play could be good right now.
That would definitely be nice.
If anyone could do it, it would be the Puyallup Flag.
I could see it. That would be something special. The 1-0 on its way from Sevener. Down low. Good work by Torn Herrick blocking it. So Sevener just getting a little losing his groove right now. Let's see if he can battle back. That would sure be nice to get out of this one. And the 2-0 on its way. Gets a strike there. That's what he needed right there.
That's one of the hardest things right there is to just throw a whole bunch of balls and come back and just throw a strike out.
Trying to find that zone again, it's tough. And he just got the zone actually there on the outside edge. So we've got a 2-1 count to Michael Johnson, the first baseman. Kind of a bigger kid for Auburn. Called strike 2. Interesting there. So we've got a 2-2 count with runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Oh. And that's going to be hit over. Oh, going foul to the third base. So Braden Moment just barely struggling on that one.
He hustled over
Good hustle, though.
Yeah. This is a really big at-bat, I think. If you strike him out, then you can get a double play anywhere in the infield.
Or even get some momentum going. That would be nice for Eli Sevener here with a 2-2 count still. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Auburn looking for a big inning.
Sevener with 49 pitches.
That's going to be hit up the middle to towards Drake Anderson. He's going to dive, try to make a play on it. So that's going to load the bases here with nobody out in the top of the 4th. Big opportunity for Auburn. And that will bring up the second baseman, number 9, Justice Stout. Still no one warming up in the bullpen. Second baseman, number 9, Justice Stout. So Eli Sevener looking to get out of this jam. That would be real nice for the Vikes here. Big opportunity. Sure, ground ball to the infield is going to be going home. So that would be nice right here. That or a strikeout would be nice for Eli Sevener. Strike one. Great pitch for him. Right down the middle.
I mean, a ground ball in the infield, you can go anywhere you want.
Yeah. If it's a ground ball, being able to get it to home to avoid another run scoring would be nice. But we'll see. We've got an 0-1 count. Next pitch. Down low. Good work by Torn Herrick.
Great work. You know, it's been tough. You know, I think always catching lefties is always hard because you're used to catching righties and the curveballs going into the dirt and coming back the other way.
Yeah.
But then when you have a curveball coming into the dirt and don't go in the opposite way, it's just it's so hard to keep track of all that.
So, number 9, Justice Stout was trying to get on that one. Just got it off the tip of his bat. That's going to go foul. We've got a 1-2 count. Sevener looking to do something for the Vikes. Let's see if he can do it. Big opportunity for Auburn here to do something, but Eli Sevener looking to get out of a jam, facing some adversity right now. That ball is going to be hit to Evan Scavato, who's going to field it, turn a double play. They're going to get a double play. Auburn will score one more, but good work by Evan Scavato, making the smart one, getting 2 outs there. Routine double play. They just made it look easy, but Auburn, yes, did get one more run here. And now, but there is a runner on third with 2 outs. Right fielder number 6, Cameron Ante. So Ante stepping in with a runner on third, 2 outs. Good work by Torrenhare, keeping that in front. So he's working hard.
The job gets tough back there if you keep consistently getting balls in the dirt. It's just one after another after another.
But just working hard, keeping the ball in front. Doesn't want another score. Way up high. Sevener looks like he's lost control of that one a little bit. So once again, we've got 2 outs. Runner on third. Eli Sevener looking to get out of this jam. Called strike one. Good pitch for him on the outside corner.
The umpire's not called that once tonight. That's what kind of what I capitalized on last
Big opportunity.
But now he calls that, which is, it's fine. But
2-1 on its way. Swung on. That's going to be a swing and a miss. We've got a 2-2 count. Big opportunity with 2 outs. See if Eli Sevener can get out of this for your Vikes. That would be huge here. Curveball, that's going to be popped up, going over the fence here behind home plate for a 2-2 count to stay with 2 outs.
Torrance got to be sore from last night too, catching 14 innings in 2 days, not even 24 hours. That's insane.
Yeah. But
that's a big job for him.
I mean,
doesn't really have a backup.
Down low, ball 3. We've got a full count. Eli Sevener facing a big opportunity here, facing some adversity for your Vikes. 2 outs. Let's see what he can do. And next pitch on its way. Oh, my. I thought that could have been called strike 3, but called ball 4. We've got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Eli Sevener just needs one more out. Auburn at the bottom of their lineup. Left fielder number 12, Ethan Smetherin. Smetherin.
Never heard that name before.
No, me either.
That's different.
So once again, runners on the corners, 2 outs. Eli Sevener, an opportunity to get out of a jam here. Let's see what he can do. That would be huge here. Auburn once again.
Third here. I'm thinking he might steal. Why not?
Swung on right over to Carter Pierce. What a great diving play by Carter Pierce. Not letting another run in. He has been solid over there at first on the defensive side. Auburn does get 2 here in the top of the 4th. Looks like Weiss is going to call the guys together, see what they want to do. If Eli Sevener is going to stay or not, that would be nice if he could stay in this game. So we'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 4th. Your Vikes looking to get a couple more runs on the board. That would be nice here as Auburn got 2 back in the top. So Rhett Stein coming out off the mound. Coming in is going to be Ethan Smetheram.
His day is done. Rhett Stein, 56 pitches, 31 strikes. Through 3 innings, gave up 6 hits. Gave up 4 runs.
3 of those being earned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 earned runs. So
didn't get much help from his defense, I have to say.
no. But Carter Pierce coming out, his second AB of the day. Struck out on his first one, looking to battle back, do something. Smetheram gets him on the off speed. So Smetheram looks like someone that doesn't throw super hard, looks like it through his first few pitches, which kind of actually hurts Puyallup. Takes them a little bit to adjust, to get used to the slower speed.
See,
inside
that's going to be hard to adjust.
Yeah, it's going to be real hard to adjust, especially coming off Stein, who threw a little harder last night, the first couple innings of this game. So let's see if Carter Pierce can adjust here, sit on it a little bit. He's going to swing, miss, drop third strike. He's going to strike out again. So second strikeout of the day. Carter Pierce struggling early at the plate. Let's see if he can battle back. So once again, I would say scoot all the way up in the box, wait on the ball, not much speed behind the pitches from
maybe that's
Smetheram.
Auburn's strategy.
The catcher, number 31, Torin Herrick.
To mix up the speeds,
Yeah.
always looking for something different. This is working so far.
Ball one there. So yeah, if I was Puyallup, I'd scoot up in the box all the way to the front, wait on the pitch a little bit, and try to get some contact on it. That off speed's really going to get you. Torin Herrick holds off. They say he did not. So we've got a 2-0 count for Torin Herrick at the plate, looking to get things going for the Vikes in the bottom of the 4th. And the 2-0 on its way. Up high, ball 3, 3-0 count. Let's see what Torin Herrick can do.
Smetheram can't find the strike zone right now.
No, not at all. So Torin Herrick looking to battle, get something done. Smetheram threw 3 straight balls there. And the 3-0 on its way. Called strike one, a little curve on that one. Starting inside, coming just barely into the strike zone.
Now you have another Auburn player warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Still.
And the 3-1 on its way. Down low, ball 3. That's going to be a walk for Torin Herrick.
As
for
Kendall
your Vikes,
Luckman,
and
you
bring
got
up
to kind of be
Kendall Luckman.
selective here.
Yeah. The left fielder, number 7, Kendall Luckman. So Kendall Luckman looking to deliver for your Vikes. Coming out, courtesy running for Torin Herrick is going to be Warren Bryhop over there, who was part of kind of a controversial play yesterday. It didn't end up really mattering for your Vikes as they ended up winning 10-1, but
yeah, it was a tricky play with
the umpire said it hit him, but even watching the video, rewatching it this morning, looked like it didn't really hit him, but some people said it did, some said they didn't, so not sure, but we've got a runner on first now with an 0-1 count on Kendall Luckman. Let's see if he can deliver. Kendall Luckman got out his first at bat, right? Or did he get on? I'm not sure. Outside, ball 2.
Yeah, Kendall is 0 for 1 so far.
1-1 count to Kendall Luckman. With a runner on first in the bottom of the 4th. Big opportunity for the Vikes here.
Kendall had hit last night. One of his last ABs had a good base hit into the left field.
And the 1-1 on its way up high. Wow. Comes down at the
really
end. A 1-2 strike.
It was not that quick of a pitch, so it kind of looped down. Kendall kind of got tricked
thrown off by that.
Yeah, thrown off.
So 1-2 count, 1 out. And next pitch on its way. Swung on Luckman. That's going to be a tweener into foul territory.
Oh, he
Great play by the first baseman. Turning back over his shoulder, making the grab for the second out of this inning. And that'll bring us to the top of the lineup for the 3rd time this game. The shortstop, number 5, Drake Anderson.
Yeah, Connor Howard did a great job right there, getting back and finding the ball.
Yeah.
That's always a really hard thing to do as a first baseman. But
So Drake Anderson looking to deliver. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Big opportunity. 2 for 2, isn't he?
Warren, he was stealing that one.
Yeah.
You could see it.
Yeah.
He was stealing on that one.
Looks like he'll go on this pitch.
Yeah. Looks like he will.
Ready.
I think the pitcher will throw back.
Nope, Warren Bryhop's going to hold off there. So ball 1 to Drake Anderson, who's 2 for 2 on the day? Let's see.
No, he's
One
had
for
one
two,
hit,
one
one for
for two.
two. Yeah, I remember that first AB he had a hard line drive or hard ground ball.
So Drake Anderson doing well so far tonight and all this season. That
That's
ball
a
is
hit
going to
and
be
run.
hitting
Oh
to
my
right
gosh.
center, hit and run. But the right fielder is going to be there to make the grab. A quick fourth is going to send us to the fifth. We'll be back in just a minute. I'm not sure if Eli Sevener's going to come. Yep, Eli Sevener is coming out for his fifth inning of work. We'll be back in just a second. So we are back here in the top of the fifth. Eli Sevener
going out for another inning.
Yeah, coming out for his fifth inning
I think
of work.
maybe this will be his last. Matters how it goes. A good pitch to start it off, though. Curveball in for a strike.
So yeah, struggled a little bit last inning, but coming out, got out of it, only allowing 2 runs. So coming out for his fifth inning of work. Next pitch, ball 1-1-1 count to Evan Gilbert at the plate. Auburn to the top of their lineup for only the second time this game, right?
Yeah.
I think so. As Sevener threw 3 very efficient innings. Struggled a little bit in the fourth. That's going to be over to Evan Scavato. Routine ground out.
That was Gilbert's. Actually, that was his third AB.
Gilbert, okay.
So he had a walk and a strikeout.
Yep.
Now he has his ground out.
Yep. So they've gotten through twice through the lineup as well. That'll bring up Connor Howitt.
On his third AB.
Shortstop number 2, Connor Howitt. So Auburn got first man grounded out there. Evan Scavato over there at second just makes it look so easy. Makes it look routine. Just charges the ball, fields it. Such a great player. First pitch down low, ball 1.
Howitt hitting 167 so far this year. Had 2 strikeouts earlier in the game. Let's see what we can do here.
But Evan Scavato, as we've said before, going on to play baseball at University of Portland in 2 years. That's going to be a bunt. That's going to get Eli Sevener. So a bunt, that went to the opposite. So a bunt, Eli Sevener rolled off to his right side, but the ball went to his left. So he was kind of going the wrong way. Just wrong place, wrong time is going to put a runner on with 1 out. Good bunt, though, by Connor Howitt.
You can't do much about that one.
Number 7, Rhett Stein. So as I was saying, Evan Scavato committed to play baseball at University of Portland. One of many guys who move on to play baseball at the next level from Puyallup. There's so many guys playing at the next level. Eli Sevener, what a move there is going to get him. Connor Howitt's going to turn back. Oh, my gosh. So just a little mistake there for the Vikes. So Eli Sevener, good pickoff move. Gets Howitt in between first and second. But as Drake Anderson's throwing it back over to first, when Howitt turns around, he gets there. The ball goes into the Puyallup dugout. That's going to advance Howitt to third with 1 out. So Sevener now a runner on third, just 90 feet away from making this a 1-run ball game.
Auburn dugout was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, Puyallup looking to battle back from that. Let's see what they can do with Rhett Stein.
Wait, how did Connor Howitt get on third base?
Because he was going to second.
Oh, okay.
And strike 1 there from Eli Sevener. Good pitch. Once again, a great pickoff move from him there. Just a mistake by the Puyallup.
Yeah, got to capitalize on those ones.
He's probably not very happy about that one.
Yeah. That's kind of just a silly mistake there.
Oh, yeah.
You won't see that a lot.
Up high, ball 1, a 1-1 count. So Evan Scavato going to play at the next level. Jonas Kim going to University of Puget Sound.
So
There's
far,
plenty of guys out here that's probably will go play at the next level. Kyler Johnson, Drake Anderson. There's plenty of guys in this Puyallup roster, and they're looking to do that. But so much history, as we've said before. So many guys at the next level. Chris Michaels, one of those who we brought up last night at UW, throwing well so far this year. But there's
what
also
year did he graduate?
He was 2016 actually.
Oh,
nope,
he was?
He
no,
was
I think it was 2015.
2017. He graduated 2016. He graduated 2016. Chris
Okay.
Michaels did.
So he was part of that 2013 state championship.
14 state championship team, yeah. But Chris Michaels playing at UW. There's plenty of guys. Brendan Illies at North Carolina. Last year, actually, in the World Series, there were 4 guys that went to Puyallup High School in the World Series. 2 from Washington, with Levi Jordan and Chris Michaels from Washington. Luke Heimlich from Oregon State.
Won it all, Oregon State.
Yeah, and Brendan Illies at North Carolina. He's a catcher on their roster. But there's also 4 unique guys that are at the professional baseball level. 3 of those actually play, one of them being a coach. As I talked about, the interviews I did were with these 4 guys. So first one is Levi Jordan. Wow, Eli Sevener got him on that one. That going out over the fence here. So Levi Jordan in the Chicago Cubs organization as an infielder, got drafted last year to the Cubs, had a great year. Such a hard-working kid, just a great baseball player, and has such a phenomenal glove. He's there. We've got Adam Simber, who's actually a pitcher on the Indians.
Right?
Nope, Indians.
Oh,
He got traded
Indians?
to the Cleveland Indians. So a pitcher for the Cleveland Indians coming out of their bullpen, a sidearm. He's actually in the MLB. And then we have Scott Kuzminski, who made it up. Braden Molman, the backhand, but that's going to be called foul. Good hit there, though. That could have been dangerous.
I heard that Heimlich just signed to like a
team down in Mexico, yeah.
Down in Mexico as equivalent to a AAA team.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll be. He had a little incident back.
Yeah, but
I think he'll probably find his way back to the MLB, and I guess MLB scouts came to Driveline where he trains at and said he should be in the MLB right now.
And then the last one is Cody Aiden, who is actually a coach in the Texas Rangers organization. Just got the pitching coach job for the Spokane Indians, Texas Rangers affiliate. So Cody Aiden doing well so far. Coach played for Puyallup, came back, coached their JV team, then ended up getting on staff of the Texas Rangers as a research and development guy. Was one of the founders of Driveline Baseball. Sevener going to hit that over to Evan Scavato, who's going to field it, throw it over to first.
Evan,
they're going to say they got him.
Wow.
That is going to score a run for Puyallup. That error in the pickle there between first. That was a really close play, but he's going to be called out. We've got 2 away. Auburn does get 1 more here, though. In the top of the 5th inning, we've got a 1-run ball game.
Auburn did not like that call. I mean, it was pretty close.
It was really close.
He might have been safe on that.
The catcher, number 5, Jace Graves. So once again, that mistake there in the pickoff, Sevener's pickoff move, comes back to bite the Vikes in the butt. A very close game. First pitch from Eli Sevener down low. Good work by Torin Herrick behind the dish. So, Puyallup looking to get out of this one. Sevener and Herrick are going to go have a word out there.
Looks like someone's stretching in the bullpen. I don't know who. Looks like it says number 34. I don't know who that is.
That could
For
be
the Puyallup bullpen.
stretching. Could be just warming up his arm.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
could be coming in for your Vikes. 34 is Wyatt Jones, a freshman.
Oh, okay.
But we will see. Still, Eli Sevener looking to get out of this inning. Did allow 1 more, though. The Vikes did. I guess it wasn't really an earned run because he didn't advance. I guess it is an earned run, but advanced to third was the runner because of an error. So we've got a 4-3 ball game in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Next pitch from Eli Sevener up high. Ball 2, a 2-0 count. Let's see if Sevener can get out of this in this at-bat.
Relax. Just zone everyone out and just focus in on the batter.
Next pitch on its way. That ball fouled up, going foul over the fence there along the first baseline. We've got a 2-1 count at the plate for Jace Graves, the catcher for Auburn. So a very close game. Auburn just delivering for the Vikes.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Auburn delivering against the Vikes.
Good block by Torrent.
Ball 3 there. Torrent Herrick kept that one in front. We've got a 3-1 count with 2 outs. Let's see if Eli Sevener can get out of this jam. He could use it. A close game here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Sun's out, warm, probably high 50s right now.
Yeah, I think it's about to hit 60.
You can see the mountain in the far center field. That's going to be ball 4 and walk Jace Graves.
If I was Weiss, I would go talk to him. I mean, it's been a pretty long inning.
I already talked to him once. Who
He did? Oh, he
are
did.
they going to have coming in? I'm not sure.
There Weiss goes.
I think Drake Anderson's going to come out on the mound. Connor Ellingson getting his stuff ready to go play short. My guess is that Drake Anderson's heading on the mound for the Vikes. We'll see, though. And yes, let's see. Nope, Evan Scavato is going to be taking over for Eli Sevener, who started out real strong, started struggling towards the end. But Ben, tell us a little bit about Eli's stats. So Evan Scavato coming out on the mound for your Vikes. That's hasn't thrown this year yet, but coming to deliver, looking to do something. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Just kind of a utility guy. Can really play anything. Can deliver.
Sevener really started off strong in the
Yeah.
first couple innings. Pitched 4 innings, 65 pitches, 36 for strikes. Faced 18 batters, gave up only 2 hits. Just the problem with the walks. Had 5 walks. You can't allow that. 5 strikeouts, though. Kind of tried to make up for it.
So, once again, close ball game. 2 outs here in the 5th. Evan Scavato looking strong. We'll be back in just a moment for the rest of the 5th inning. So Kassad coming in to be the first man against Evan Scavato for your Vikes.
His first appearance this year.
Yeah, first appearance on the mound. He's one of those guys that Puyallup has that can come out and throw if they need him to. First pitch, good pitch from Evan Scavato, strike 1. He's got a strong arm, so can throw a good fastball and can kind of just throw strikes. He can throw strikes, and if you can throw strikes with this defense out here for the Vikes. So Drake Anderson shifted over to second. Connor Ellingson at short. Good curveball from Evan Scavato there. An 0-2 count with 2 outs.
Early in the count, mixing it up. I like it.
Looking to get him here. Let's see what he can do in the 5th. Auburn has made this a close one. Puyallup really not playing their best. But let's see what Scavato can do and if he can get out of this one.
Well, we got to get more run support,
I think. Time. Oh, yeah. I mean, just have kind of struggled a little bit at the plate. Have 4 runs, but they should have some more. Haven't really shown that much.
Yeah.
Scavato gets him. Gets that by him. Great pitch. Inside, up high. Fastball. 4 strike 3 gets him swinging and missing. We head to the bottom of the 5th in just a minute. We'll be back shortly. So Evan Scavato leading things off for the Vikes in the bottom of the 5th.
He just got done with a magnificent outing of 3
Oh, yeah.
pitches.
Very well coming in for his first batter. That's going to hit him in the
just
leg.
Wow.
That ball coming in like 60 miles an hour.
He's a
Evan
man.
Scavato just takes that and advances to first on the first pitch. We've got one aboard, nobody out, and Jonas Kim stepping into the box. The center fielder, number 3, Jonas Kim.
All baseball players praise getting hit.
Yeah,
I mean,
so Jonas Kim, an opportunity here for the Vikes to get a big inning going. They could really use it as Auburn
really pull away right now.
has got back at 3 of these Puyallup runs. It's now just a 1-run ball game. Jonas Kim, this could throw him off a little bit. Swings so hard, so he's really got to wait on a ball.
And we still have a pitcher warming up in the Auburn bullpen.
Up high, ball 1 from Ethan Smethrin. Looks like Drake Anderson's over there in the Puyallup bullpen warming up just in case he has to come in for Evan Scavato.
Drake Anderson has a very nasty curveball.
So a 1-0 count for Jonas Kim. Inside down low ball 2, a 2-0 count now.
Jace Graves. He's had a pretty good night behind the dish. I haven't noticed anything too crazy. But, yeah, I mean, he threw the guy out, right?
Yeah. So, Jonas Kim, yeah, he does have a very strong arm. Is Jace Graves, the catcher, pretty well behind the plate. So, we've got a runner on first. Nobody out. 2-0 count for Jonas Kim. Let's see what he can do. Oh,
big swing and
swung
a miss.
on that one.
Sooner or later, he's going to make contact
once
with
again,
that
off speed there gets him swinging. So, we've got a 2-1 count for Jonas Kim. Nobody out. Runner on first in the bottom of the 5th. Big opportunity to get a big inning going that Puyallup could use here. 2-1 on its way. Whoop, voice crack. Oh, my God. Jonas Kim turned on that hard. Going down the left field line. The left fielder getting back to the warning track. They're going to hold up Evan Scavato. A double for Jonas Kim here in the bottom of the 5th. Is going to get a big inning going. We've got runners on second and third. Nobody out. Big hit for Jonas Kim there, just turning on it hard, straight down the third baseline. And Kyler Johnson, who already has 3 RBIs tonight, looking to get another here. The right fielder, number 23, Kyler Johnson. So as we said, Kyler Johnson already 3 RBIs with the first run and then the 2 RBI. Big leg kick by Kyler Johnson.
I wouldn't pitch to Kyler.
No, and then the 2
RBI
RBI
you have a free
double
base.
in the third.
Got intentionally walked yesterday.
Yeah, so Kyler Johnson in the cleanup position, an opportunity to get a couple more RBIs here. Let's see if he can do it for your Vikes. That would be huge.
Yeah.
With nobody out, runners on second and third. That's going to be another ball, a 2-0 count. So 2-0 for Kyler Johnson at the plate, looking to deliver for your Vikes. Let's see what he can do. If he can do just that against Smethrin. So ball 3, this one's got to be perfect for Kyler Johnson to swing.
Still not wanting to pitch to Johnson.
No, throwing it outside.
3 RBIs so far tonight. Can make it 6 if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Take one out of the park.
Great day so far for Kyler Johnson. And next pitch. Ball 4. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk to load the bases and bring up Braden Molman, who can get some power behind him if he really gets contact with the ball. It can fly very far. So we'll see what Auburn is going to do here. Looks like their coach is heading out to the mound. Are they going to make a pitching change, or just coach is just going to have a word with Smethrin on the mound?
Oh nope! Here comes the pitcher. The guy warming up in the bullpen looks like he's coming out number 17.
So Auburn having a little meeting there at the mound. Let's see what is going to happen for them. Yes, we have a pitching change for the Trojans. With the bases loaded for the Vikes, big opportunity here in the 5th.
With Braden Molman up next.
Oh, yeah. So, Braden Molman, who struggled a little bit behind the plate, this would be a perfect time to get going with his bat. So we'll be back in just a minute. New pitcher out on the mound with the bases loaded. Nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. So Colton Anardi coming out on the mound for Auburn now, looking to do something for them. Big opportunity for him, taking over with the bases loaded, curveball way inside. Braden Molman had to turn away from that one. So, yeah, huge opportunity for Braden Molman at the plate. The perfect time to turn things around for him with the bases loaded, nobody out. That ball up high.
Anardi with actually 2 appearances. He's a freshman. 1.91 ERA. Not too bad so far on the season.
Yeah.
And he's a freshman.
Not bad at all. And the 2-0 on its way. Molman just missed that one off the hands, fouled back
and he's pretty
into the fence
I
behind
think he
him.
knew that was his pitch right there.
He's got a 2-1 count against Colton Anardi. You said he's a freshman?
Yeah, that's what it says here. Freshman, 1.91 ERA. It's pretty
Curveball. Great pitch from him.
Yeah.
Strike 2 there. We've got a 2-2 count. I'm not really sure about that one if it was a strike, but it did have some good movement, good pitch from Colton Anardi. Once again, Braden Molman looking to do a job for the Vikes here with the bases loaded and nobody out. Infield in for Auburn. Down low, ball 3.
Yeah, infield was really in. They think a bunt maybe?
No, they're just ready to go home if there's a ball in the infield.
You're right.
Yep. But Braden Molman looking for an RBI here. It would be even better if he could get on base. But a sac fly into the outfield would be good too. And that's going to do a job dropping into right center. Braden Molman, great hit from him. And that's going to score 2 more for your Vikes. Braden Molman, just a little tweener in the right center, is going to drop over the second baseman's head. Score 2 for your Vikes here in the bottom of the 5th and have runners on first and second with nobody out. That's just what Braden Molman was looking for and needing. The shortstop, number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Connor Ellingson now at short.
Today.
Yeah, yep, he's been hitting well. So Connor Ellingson at short now after Drake Anderson scooted over to second. So Warren Bryhop again over there at first, courtesy running for the pitch. No, courtesy running for Braden Molman.
I don't know why.
Not sure. So we'll see what's going to happen here.
It looks like, who do we got? We got another person warming up in the
Not
Puyallup
sure.
bullpen.
Just getting arms ready. That looks like Wyatt Jones, the freshman.
Okay.
Connor Ellingson.
Great
Oh,
bunt.
my
Oh,
God. That
my
looked like it was going to be such a good bunt.
That would looked beautiful. That is just,
Yeah.
Oh my
That
gosh.
looked good. So once again, the 0-1 now for Connor Ellingson. If that just was a couple inches to the right, that could have been real dangerous. Loaded the bases, nobody out. Let's see if he shows bunt again or if he's just going to swing away for the Vikes.
I think he'll just, actually, you know what? Maybe he will bunt.
Yeah, we'll see here.
Yep, there he is. Setting
He
up
shows
already.
bunt early. First baseman charging. So they can get it the out at third. So the ideal
pitcher
placement.
seems more worried about Kyler Johnson over at second.
Oh yeah, ideal placement of this bunt would be down the third baseline, so that Kyler Johnson can get there in time.
First
And
base
let's
is
see
already
if
crashing.
Yep, Ellingson shows bunt once again, pulls back. That's going to be ball 1, a 1-1 count.
Second baseman shifts over to first base trying to cover that.
Yeah. So 1-1 count here for Connor Ellingson at the plate, looking to deliver. 0-0-1 calls Weiss.
Looks like we actually have Camden Hughes over at first, not Warren.
Oh, okay.
I think it is Camden Hughes over there.
As Warren Bryhop is running for Torrin Herrick. Yep, you're right. And runners
Oh,
are going to go. That's going to be up into center field.
Everyone's got to get
They're
back.
going to have to tag, get back to their bases. They do in time. So that ball pieced up by Connor Ellingson into center field. The center fielder was there to make the grab. And that'll bring up Carter Pierce, who's 0 for 2, 0 for 3 on the day, looking to battle back.
Yet to get a hit this season. Right now would be good.
The first baseman, number 26, Carter Pierce. So, yeah, Carter Pierce due for a hit here, I think, with runners on first and second. 1 out, big opportunity for him against Colton
Pitcher still
Anardi.
looking down Kyler Johnson, and
Anardi's
Kyler Johnson's
off.
in the back of his mind. I mean, playing games
getting a big lead, just doing work out there in center. Curveball, good pitch from Anardi. Carter Pierce, watch that one go by. Let's see if he can deliver. He's got it in him. He's got some power in him if he can get a hold of a ball. but just has to actually make contact with it. He struggled a little bit so far. Pitcher's going to throw back. Ooh, that looked like it could have gone out into center field. So, yeah, perfect time for Carter Pierce to get his first hit of the season. That would be big here with an 0-1 count. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And next pitch, swung on. Carter Pierce just missed that one. 0-2 count. So let's see if he can shorten up and get something done here. That would be nice. And so an 0-2 count. Let's go, Carter. You can choke up, get in. Swung on and missed. Hit another strikeout today. So Carter Pierce struggling at the plate so far this season for the Vikes. He's not going to be happy about that one. We've got runners on first and second, Torrin Herrick. The catcher, number 31, Torrin Herrick.
Yeah, rough go for Carter so far. That's always very frustrating. That's probably the most frustrating thing about baseball is just the strikeouts.
Oh, yeah. Torrin Herrick turns on that one. That's going to work for your Vikes. So he's going to hit that over. So Torrin Herrick hits that over to the third baseman. It's going to go just off the tip of his glove. It's going to drop, though. Torrin Herrick beats it out. We've got the bases loaded, 2 outs. And Kendall Luckman, an opportunity to deliver for your Vikes. Torrin Herrick, another hit. He's hot so far this season. The left fielder, number 7, Kendall Luckman. So bases loaded once again. Colton Anardi struggling a little bit so far. Kendall Luckman hits that into right field, but that's going to be straight to the right fielder. In the bottom of the 5th, your Vikes do get 2 more, though. We've got a 6-3 ball game. Head into the 6th inning. We'll be back in just a minute. Coming in the top of the 6th, leading off, is going to be Michael Johnson facing Evan Scavato. His second batter, that one way up high and inside. It almost got him in the face.
Doesn't like that.
No, not at all. So Evan Scavato, his second batter here, came in the top of the 5th to get the last out of that inning in the first at bat. Next pitch,
to third base.
Inside, gets him there. For strike 1, we've got a 1-1 count with nobody out. Opportunity. Let's get Evan Scavato looking to get the first out of this inning here on this at bat. Next pitch on its way, swung on. Good pitch from Evan Scavato. Just a lengthy arm motion, but gets it in there. Is delivering well, throwing strikes, and that's all that you can ask out of him. That's gonna be
catch it. That's
fouled back.
Foul ball.
Torrin Herrick, that one just off his glove. He would have caught that. That would have been strike 3, batter out, but just off the top of his glove. We'll be all right, though.
So, and Scalado just only had three pitches last inning, or was that the ending
for something like that. Not
Yeah.
a very quick at bat.
Oh.
Down low, ball 2, a 2-2
That one
count.
got away from him.
So Evan Scavado, yeah, the ones he misses are kind of big misses, but
yeah.
keeps his throwing well so far. But yeah, as I said, a very lengthy arm motion, extends his arm all the way out there. Gets it off inside the hands, back into the fence. That's going to be a foul ball. We've got a 2-2 count still here. And 2-2 on its way. Curveball, great pitch from Evan Scavado.
Way to mix it up.
Yeah, gets him there, swinging, just missing that one. Great pitch from him. The pitcher, number 17, Colton Anardi.
I thought the best thing when I was a pitcher was when they threw it around. The third baseman would always give it back to you, and the third baseman I had would always say something to me, just, encourage me and give me confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
It was always the best, It's
so
just having
1-0
that
count
defense behind
at the plate for Anardi against Scavado, who got the first out. Good pitch there. Strike 2.
That was
We've got
low strike.
a 0-2 count here. And next pitch on its way. Swung on, going foul down the first baseline, off the hands. 1-2 count, 0-2 count still. With 1 out. Opportunity for Evan Scavado to get the second out of this inning. Let's see if he can do it. And Scavado, that looks good.
Just up and away a little bit at the corner of the strike zone.
Yeah. So Scavado looking to get the second out of this inning. Let's see if he can do it for your Vikes here. Big opportunity. Oh, that looks good, but called up high. So a full count now, 1 out with Colton Anardi at the plate for Auburn. And next pitch on its way. Called ball 4. Interesting there. So we've got a runner on first. That one called down low. So
just barely missing Scavado.
Yeah. Yep. And
So
that'll bring Auburn to, who is this? Number 6. Cameron Ante. The right fielder, number 6, Cameron Ante.
So a double play would do it. And
that would sure be nice. We've got a pinch runner over there for Auburn, as Colton Anardi was the pitcher for Auburn. So let's see what Evan Scavado can do. If he can get a ball into the infield, a double play would sure be nice. We've already seen one tonight.
Nardi gets a big lead over there. Hustles back to first, though.
1-0 count here. His first pitch was ball 1. So Evan Scavado, his first outing this year for the Vikes on the mound. Good move, actually, picking back, but the runner does get back just in time. So 1-0 count.
So I believe there's that diamond dinner tonight you're talking about?
Yeah, the auction, Booster Club auction tonight.
It's the annual kind of thing they have to fundraise for the baseball team.
1-1 count with 1 out, yeah. So, diamond dinner tonight for the Vikes. I'll be heading there after. I got to run a little video I made with those interviews. Evan Scavado thought he saw Anardi not paying attention, but Anardi did get back in time. We've got a 1-1 count with 1 out. What a beautiful day. Again, we've got lucky these last 2 days. Such beautiful baseball weather. Just perfect for what you want in the spring. Not too hot. The sun's out.
We're going to have
dry.
A long stretch of home games, too. We're going to have Curtis, and then
we've got Curtis next Wednesday. Then after that, Wilson next Friday. And then we've got another home game. And then one after that at Heritage. We're not the home team, but we do face Rogers. So we're here at Heritage. So a pretty good run to start out. And then we've got a couple of away games. So we've got a 1-2 count here. Runner on first. Curveball, but left outside. Lost a little control. Looks like the runner's pants were tucked up. And they're losing their tuck over there.
Oh, no.
He looking a little baggy. 2-2 count with 1 out. And next pitch on its way from Scavato. Down low. Torrin Herrick's going to let that get by. Bouncing over to the side. Runner advances to second.
That's been a problem for Torrin.
Yeah, we've got one out.
Just noticing when the ball's low and noticing, deciding whether he has to go down and get it or if he's going to be able to pick it with his glove.
Oh, yeah. Full count here for the Vikes.
Now that gives up the double play.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you kind of catch the runner in some kind of pickle or something. I don't think that's going to
Once again, only one out with a runner on second now. The batter tried to call time but was too late. Evan Scavato doing a good job talking to Torrin, telling him where it's at, but that did go over the fence, going foul. So, count remains full here. Great at bat for Cameron Ante at the plate for Auburn. And Evan Scavato battling on the mound for the Vikes, looking to get out of this jam here with a runner on second. One out, full count at the plate for Cameron Ante. Next pitch on its way. Foul again. Just battling is Cameron Ante. That one back into the fence behind home plate once again. So great at bat. Just battling for his life, staying alive back there. Runner on second.
So do we have Stout over at second base, or is that
for
number
Auburn?
9? Yeah.
I think that is a pinch runner. I'm not
it is.
sure.
Oh yeah, it is a pinch runner. Okay.
Yep, they've got a pinch runner there, and full count. That one over to Drake Anderson at short.
Clean.
He's going to throw it over. The runner's going to advance to third, but we've got 2 outs, just 1 out away from getting out of this here. That'll bring up number 12, Ethan Smetheram. The left fielder, number 12, Ethan Smetheram. So Smetheram stepping in, runner on third. So an opportunity to bring in another for Auburn. But Scavato looking to make this the last out of the inning. That would sure be nice.
Yeah, it would.
And so runner on third, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Next pitch, up high. Oh, called strike 1. I thought that was up high,
yeah,
but
he hasn't been calling that. That's the one call up and away has been his kind of call.
Yeah. So something interesting this year. We actually have entirely up high. We have an entirely new umpires association this year. The association that did it last year, the last plenty of years, ended up quitting. Didn't like what they were seeing, so kind of wanted the WIAA to struggle a little bit with this new association. Hasn't been super solid from what we've seen. Hopefully it'll get better as the year goes on, but from what we've seen so far this year, hasn't been the best umpiring. A couple calls last night that were questionable. The zones have been pretty inconsistent, but we'll see. We've got a 1-2 count with 2 outs here.
That's just the adversity you gotta face, I think.
Oh yeah.
They might not be that good, but that's also something.
Being able to battle back and just deal with it. Good pitch from Evan Scavato up the middle to Connor Ellingson, who's going to field it. That's going to be an error for Connor Ellingson. A tough one. Tries to get down, but it sneaks under his glove.
He tries to kind of get in front of that ball when he should probably
I think Weiss is going to be frustrated about that one. Should have charged that, but shortstop number 11, Evan Gilbert. So that'll score one more for Auburn here in the 6th. And they've got a runner on first, 2 outs. So Auburn does get another. They're keeping in this thing, keeping themselves in it. Next pitch from Evan Scavato. Swung on way past him for strike 1. We've got a 0-1 count here at the plate. Evan Scavato looking to get out of this for the Vikes. Runner on first, 2 outs in a jam right now. Next pitch, curveball. Ooh, good movement on that one. Did leave it just up high and inside. So Evan Scavato looking to get out of this. The leadoff man for Auburn, Evan Gilbert, their shortstop.
Gilbert batting 77 so far this year.
Oh. Called strike 2 there for Evan Scavato. Down low in the zone. Good pitch. Kind of coming sidearm almost just a tad. Gets strike 2. We've got a 1-2 count. Let's see what Scavato can do here. A big opportunity for the Vikes to get out of this with only allowing 1 run to Auburn. Batter's going to call time. Step out of the box. So 1-2 count. 2 outs here in the 6th inning.
Looks like Gilbert's kind of choking up right now. You have 2 strikes.
Yeah, 2 strikes on you, 2 outs. Fouled back into the fence,
just
battling here.
Shortening up his swing is kind of what you got to do right now.
So an opportunity to get out of this one with minimal damage done. But a runner on first there for Auburn with 2 outs here. Let's see if Evan Scavato can get out of this. On this next pitch, we've got a 1-2 count, 2 outs. He's going to throw back.
A good pick move.
Yeah, if that was down in the right spot, that could have been a out, but just up high a little bit.
Yeah.
Pierce couldn't get it down in time. We'll be all right, though. We've got a 1-2 count, 2 outs. That ball hit into right center. That could be dangerous. Jonas Kim running back. Let's see if they can get the relay in time. A cannon from Jonas Kim. That's going to score another for Auburn. Wow, a double into right center. Just no one could get there in time. That's going to score, make it a 5-6 ball game. Runner on second. So big hit there. Looked like it just the throw just not enough from Jonas Kim relaying it in, so they couldn't get it in time. And they got another run. We've got a 6-5 ball game. The center fielder, number 2, Connor Howitt. So Connor Howitt.
Howard been batting 167 so far. Had a couple strikeouts earlier in the game.
So an interesting game so far. Yeah. Just Auburn keeping themselves in it, not letting.
They kind of come in, and then we come back, and they try to get back in it.
So let's see if Scavato can get out of this one. Puyallup could really use some runs in the bottom of the 6th inning for some insurance. That ball fouled back. We've got no 1 count. So once again, the pitching situation for Puyallup this year, they've got plenty of guys that play positions that can, if the guys can't last. They've got Evan Scavato, who's throwing right now. They've got Drake Anderson, who started the game at short, is over at second now.
Braden Molman if you want.
Braden Molman can throw. There's plenty of guys that can throw for Puyallup if they need it. So kind of in a good situation.
That's kind of been a trend lately. Like yesterday, he also came in the 5th and 6th inning.
Yeah. So
kind of interesting.
Great pitch from Evan Scavato, getting him there inside corner of the zone. We've got an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Let's see what they can do.
He's need 1 more strike here. It's 0-2 count.
Yeah. All he needs is a strike here with a runner on second. Batter's going to call time.
Scavato comes from the stretch.
Uh-huh.
The runner at second, getting a pretty big lead. Way up.
High, yeah.
That was a curveball. He looked like he tried to...
just lost control of it.
Yeah. I mean, with curveballs, you can either get it perfect or he's going to miss it really badly. Yeah. And that's kind of what happened right there.
But good work by Torrin Herrick jumping up, getting to the ball in time. So 1-2 count.
That could have been bad news.
2 outs. Let's see what Evan Scavato can do if he can get out of this.
Oh,
foul back.
Pitch. Kind of jammed him inside. Luckily, he hit that. I don't know.
Uh-huh. So, Evan Scavato looking to get out of this for your Vikes. Get out of this jam right now. Could be a big opportunity. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do. Runner on second once again. And the 1-2 on its way. That ball fouled. These Auburn guys just get in contact with Evans' ball.
Evans just been kind of getting juiced up with the pitch count right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, what is he at? Like 40, 50?
Like 32.
Oh, 32. Okay. I guess, yeah, he's only been in for 2 innings. Yeah, you're right.
So 32 pitches, that's a lot still.
Yeah. So, Evan Scavato.
Strikes.
Coming in, throwing 32 pitches, has allowed 2 runs. Curveball. Ooh, that looked... That looked like it could have been dangerous, but the Vikes are Auburn battling at the plate. 2-2 count, deuces all across the top of the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Next pitch. Gets him, swinging 4 strike 3. Evan Scavato gets out of this one. We've got a 6-5 ball game. Your Vikes coming out in the bottom of the 6th. They are looking to get some more runs on the board. They could really use some insurance runs here Auburn is hanging in this, only a 1-run game. We'll be back in just a second for the bottom of the 6th. Drake Anderson coming out in the bottom of the 6th, looking to get things going for your Vikes here. They could use it, get some insurance runs on the board.
Here.
First pitch, good curveball
Really
there
good curveball.
from Colton
It seems
Anardi.
like his curveball kind of curves, not like dropping. You know,
Yeah.
It's kind of like coming at angles.
So Drake Anderson looking to get things going for the Vikes here in the 6th. Next pitch, swung on. That's going to be
might be able to beat
trouble.
that one out.
The hustle from Drake Anderson. Oh, an interesting call. I thought he was safe. So that ball just a slow roller to the third baseman. And Drake Anderson hustling down, but they said they got him. I thought it was a close one.
He's going to come out, and I think he's going to talk to the home plate umpire.
Yeah, they're going to go check on that. Weiss is going to chew them out for that one.
Weiss once again frustrated with these umpires. I think that might have been like a makeup call.
The pitcher, number 27, Evan Scavato. So, yeah, Scavato stepping in now after that close play at first. We thought Drake Anderson beat that out inside ball one. So, Evan Scavato looking to get things going now with one away, nobody on.
Looks like he was about to almost take another hit pitch again.
Yeah.
That was close.
And the 1-0 on its way. Outside, ball 2-2-0 count. So once again, Evan Scavato came out on the mound for the Vikes, taking over for Eli Sevener, who threw 4 2/3. No,
he had a pretty good outing, I have to say.
Yeah.
His first one this year. If you see that consistently all year,
started out super strong. Went 1-2-3, 1-2-3 for the first 2 innings. Then started to struggle. Got out of the third inning.
I think Evan will get 3-0. What do you think Evan's gonna do here? You think he's gonna swing it?
I think 3-0. I think you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Outside, ball 4, Evan Scavato, a 4-pitch walk is gonna put a runner on here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out and bring up Jonas Kim. The center fielder, number 3, Jonas Kim.
Attendance at this game turns out to be pretty good. You know, a lot of Puyallup students here, a lot of Puyallup parents, fans. Puyallup does a great job of supporting the community with, especially with football and basketball.
And baseball out here. Jonas Kim, that's going to be over to the third baseman who's going to field it, throw it over to first. It's going to advance the runner. So we've got a runner on second with 2 outs. An opportunity, another man in scoring position. Kyler Johnson stepping into the plate, looking for another RBI. He's already got 3 today. Let's see if he can get a 4th.
So like
the right fielder, number 23, Kyler Johnson.
With football, I mean, they made it to the semifinals.
Yeah.
And the stands were packed, and you're driving 2.5 hours down to Vancouver.
Yeah.
And it seems like a whole entire city of Puyallup was down there. It was just amazing to see the support that the football team had. It was just so awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, same thing here for baseball.
Yeah.
It's always been. There's really there's so many people that come out and support because of how much of a dynasty this baseball program is, how successful it's been. It's
putting themselves on the map,
exactly.
You know?
Just a well-known team, not only throughout the state but nationally. Good pitch, good curveball. Strike 1, 0-1 count for Kyler Johnson.
You got to be able to see the laces on that and see what way they're turning, and then you can see if it's a curveball or not. But that was a good pitch. That's hard to lay out. That's
great
hard
pitch.
To not turn, you know.
Like 0-1 count, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Kyler Johnson, that's going to be into center field. Center fielder running. He's going to make the grab for the 3rd out of this inning. So Puyallup coming out just 3 outs away from closing this one. They could use it. Let's see if they can get out of this thing. Evan Scavato looks like he's going to be coming back out on the mound for the 7th inning. Let's see if they can get out of this quick. It would be helpful here for the Vikes. Let's see what Evan Scavato can do in just a couple minutes. So coming in for your Vikes, looking to finish this thing out. Evan Scavato coming back out for his third inning of work.
Good
First pitch to Rhett
on the
Stein.
painted the
Strike
outside.
one. Good pitch from him.
Painting,
0-1 count.
folks.
Just 3 outs away from taking this one. That would sure be nice here, but you never know. Let's see if he can do it. That ball hit over to Connor Ellingson. Let's see if he can make up for the one error. Yes, he does. Great play from Connor Ellingson. Charging that, throwing it hard over to Carter Pierce. We've got one away, just 2 outs away from taking this one. And that will bring up Jace Graves, the catcher.
So this game has been very different from the first game played.
Nobody in catcher number 5, Jace Graves.
A whole different mood.
Oh yeah, but I think it's good for But if you compare it to last night's game, it's kind of good for Puyallup to see, to be able to face adversity and bounce back from something. It's been a really close game this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
But being able to bounce back and hopefully hold this one out. Yes, he did. Strike one, 0-1 count. And showing guys stepping up, delivering for the Vikes, just huge. Just what they needed. So once again, we've got an 0-1 count. 1 out here.
Another
strike
good
2
pitch.
there. Great pitch from Evan Scavato. We've got an 0-2 count with 1 out.
Laid that ball in there.
So yeah, once again, make sure to tune back in Wednesday night as the Vikes take on the other Vikes, the fake Vikings of Curtis High School. Yeah, real Vikes wear purple. That's going to be over to Connor Ellingson, who's going to make a great sliding play. Throw it over. Wow, what a play from Connor Ellingson.
And the
so that ball into the gap there between short and second base. Connor Ellingson dives, gets in front of it, makes the play, throws it over to first. What a play from Connor Ellingson.
Hit. You can't do much about that. You got to kind of applaud
the third baseman, number 14, Carter Cassad. Yeah, such a great play from Connor Ellingson there. And then being able to pop up in time to make the throw over. What a play.
Evan getting a lot of help out here.
Evan Scavato. Ball 1 there. So we're just 1 out away. 1-0 count. 1-0, 2 outs away. That one up high. 2-0 count here at the plate for Carter Cassad. Let's see if Evan Scavato can get out of this one on this at-bat and finish this game. But once again, Auburn keeping themselves in this, showing that they can hang in. They can hang with the big boys, battling. That ball fouled out. We've got a 2-1 count.
Yeah, at the start of this, I said, how are they going to respond, since that the first inning was pretty rough of that Tuesday game.
Yeah.
They've done a pretty good job of responding. I did not expect them to have this such close game.
No, stay in it so well, yeah. They've really battled hard. And 2-1 from Evan Scavato. Down low, ball 3. So he's looking to battle back. 3-1 count. Evan Scavato could really use this here. So Evan Scavato, next pitch. Down low, ball 4. We've got the tie run aboard for Auburn. Weiss is going to head out.
What is he going to do here?
See if he's just going to have a word, if he's going to bring someone in for the last out of this inning. So we do have 2 away, 1 man aboard. I think he's just...
Yeah, he's asking for the ball.
He's going to have Drake Anderson is going to get the last out of this inning for your Vikes. So Drake Anderson coming in for Evan Scavato. Evan Scavato coming in, throwing pretty solid for the Vikes, taking over for Eli Sevener. He allowed 2 runs. Ben, what were his final stats there?
Scavato threw 50 pitches, 33 strikes, 2 innings of pitching. Was it probably, 2.5 innings? Because this one.
2 2/3, yep.
Yeah, 2 2/3. Gave up 2 runs, gave up only 1 hit, walked 2, struck out 3.
Not bad. So good outing for Evan Scavato. Coming out on the mound is going to be Drake Anderson for your Vikes, looking to get the last out of this inning. We'll be actually last out of this game. Hopefully, we'll be back in just a second. So once again, Drake Anderson stepping in for your Vikes here. They are looking to deliver.
Drake last year, a solid JV player as a freshman.
Yeah, was kind of the top freshman out of the class last
Definitely
year.
the top freshman, I
The
think.
only one that got a suit up and looking to deliver for the Vikes. In the top of the 7th, looking to get one out and finish this one. Let's see what Drake Anderson can do, taking over for Evan Scavato. First pitch, hard in there, but inside for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count.
Drake has a little hidden power in him. I mean, he can throw really hard. Doesn't look too big, but he can throw very hard.
Yeah, he can throw hard. He's a good, solid on the mound.
Yeah.
Once again, a solid baseball player, and only a sophomore. Has a lot of time ahead of him for Puyallup. So we've got a 2-0 count as the first 2 pitches have been balls. Let's see if Drake Anderson can battle back. Get out of this thing. That one up high, ball 3. He needs to just bring it down, calm down, get out of this. That would be nice for Drake Anderson. Once again, runner on first. So Drake Anderson steps off, looks over at first to make sure the runner's back on base. And the 3-0 on its way from Drake Anderson. Strike 1. Great pitch from him right down the middle.
That's what he needed. Uh-oh.
Good thing
that's just a mental mistake by Torrin.
Yeah. But good thing it's right at second, so runner wouldn't be going there. As Herrick threw that one over Anderson's head. So Drake Anderson, a 3-1 count. Let's see if he can get out of this thing. Big opportunity. And next pitch. Down low, ball 4. That's going to be 2 men aboard.
It's kind of worrisome for Puyallup here. He got 2 men on.
Yeah.
Who do you have
so
up
let's
now?
see what Drake Anderson can do if he can get out of this. Up now is going to be the second baseman, number 9, Justice Stout. Now batting second baseman, number 9, Justice Stout. So Justice Stout looking to do something for Auburn with 2 guys aboard. 2 outs here. Drake Anderson just looking to get the last out of this inning. That's all he needs here. That would be huge. Torrin Herrick's going to call time. Go out, have a word with Drake Anderson there. So once again, Auburn threatening here with the go-ahead run on first. The tying run on second. Drake Anderson coming in, walks his first batter, but looks to battle back. Let's see if he can get Justice Stout. All he needs, just throw strikes here. Trust your defense, possibly to get an out. Let's see what he can do. Drake Anderson looking to get out of this one. First pitch of this at-bat on its way. Up high, ball 1. So Drake Anderson has only found the strike zone once his last 6 pitches, so needs to just bring it down a little bit. Let's see if he can find it here. Second pitch of this at-bat, a 1-0 count. 2 outs. Fouled back into the fence. Good pitch by Drake Anderson. 1-1 count, 2 outs.
He needed that. Yeah, that's going to even the count up.
Oh, yeah.
And
big opportunity here.
Give him some breathing room to kind of pitch what he wants, you know.
So 1-1 count as the batter here, Justice Stout, was under that one, fouled it back into the fence. Strike 2, big swing and a miss. Big pitch there for Drake Anderson, putting that by him. We've got a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Drake Anderson, a big opportunity here. Let's see if he can deliver for your Vikes.
This is Drake's game now. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I say curveball.
And the 1-2 on its way. Curveball, yes. Oh, my God, that looks good. But called ball 2 up high, so we've got a 2-2 count. Deuces across the top of the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Catcher, I'd be thinking the umpire for the game, and I'd be walking to the dugout.
Yeah, that was a great pitch.
A ball.
But called up high, so 2-2 count. Let's see what Anderson does here. Up high, ball 3, made it a full count. Just needs a strike here.
He could load the bases here.
Yeah. Drake Anderson, let's see what he does. I don't know. What do you throw in here? Do you throw a fastball by him? You just got to throw a strike.
I say maybe just middle away.
Try to get him swinging,
middle away fastball.
Because if I'm the hitter, I'm hoping for ball 4. Curveball
my
gets him right
gosh.
there watching strike 3. Great
Wow.
pitch from Drake Anderson.
That's risky, folks.
Auburn did get 2 on the base paths, but nothing. That's going to finish our game. Great curveball there from Drake Anderson, curling into the zone. The batter had no idea what to do with that one. Oh, my gosh. Great work by Drake Anderson getting out of that in a little bit of jam, but getting out of it. Cue the purple rain. Your Vikes take this one 6-5 against Auburn. A real close one, but they battled back, stayed in it this whole time, didn't let up. Good for them to face some adversity, and they take their second win of the season. They move to 2-0 this year after that one against Auburn. Once again, we'll be back on Wednesday night as your Vikes take on Curtis here at home. Try to get here. If not, make sure to tune in to Via the V. Thank you for tuning in today for this 1:15 matinee in the make-up game. Your Vikes came out strong, finished it out. Once again, thanks for tuning in. I'm Tanner Pierce.
And I'm Ben Schumacher. Have a great rest of your day.
We'll catch you next time on Via the V.